kill over a bitch, but let a rat keep his wife.
Shit, this record.
Now, in addition to this analysis, were you also asked to do a comparative analysis between firearms?
Yes, I was.
And was that specifically the firearm that was captured on the dash cam video by the shooter, as well as a firearm in a music video?
That's correct.
And did you give a copy of the music video, in this case from the state?
Say that again, sir.
Sorry. Were you provided with a copy of the music videos?
Yes, I was.
In addition to the dash cam video?
That's correct.
Now, after visually reviewing the music video, did you do some research in an attempt to identify a potential match for the make and model of the firearm?
Yes, I did.
And were you able to identify a potential match?
Yes, I was able to identify a potential match for that weapon.
All right. What did you identify?
That was an XTAR, spelled EXTAR, EXP 556 MK1 with a stainless steel barrel.
I'm going to slide 88. What is that?
That is item 4, which was a music video that was sent to me as evidence.
And slide 89.
This is our item 5, which again was a music video that was sent to my office as evidence.
And are these the music videos that you were referring to in terms of doing a comparative analysis with that firearm?
Yes, they are.
Damn. They got him. They got him. All off music videos. They got him. These little niggas, they computers. They was born with a virus. The stupid one. Let's get back into this.
Yes, they are.
Slide 90.
These are photographs. I was able to acquire a known MK1 weapon from a manufacturer, and these are the forensic photographs of that weapon.
And that was the weapon you identified as a potential match.
This is the weapon identified as a potential match at this point.
All right. Slide 91, what are we looking at?
This is a summary of all the question and items. On the left, we have the Q1 shooter holding a weapon. The Q2 is, the question 2 is the weapon carried by that individual. So Q1 is the individual, Q2 is the item, the weapon in the hands of that individual.
Oh, them niggas out of here.
Q3 is the weapon that was observed in the item 4 video.
He cooked.
And Q4 is the weapon that was identified is in the, the Q4 was the weapon identified also in item 5 video.
He cooked.
And again, those were carried by K2, which is a key officer, correct?
I believe so, yes.
Slide 93, can you explain what we're looking at?
One of the first steps I do in the comparative analysis is first, we always work on the question images or objects first. So in this case, I'm taking the weapon in the hands of this individual and I'm clarifying it. I am applying specific filters and techniques to better resolve this weapon in the hand so I can better understand its construction and also to assess if there are any anomalies within the video that would impair me from doing a comparison. Was isolated and clarified to better resolve it.
The same for slide 95?
That's correct.
So you did that for a series of images?
On all the frames where it was appropriate and I was able to get reliable data from the clarification, I used all those frames in the analysis, yes.
Slide 97.
Again, this is from the item 4 video. This is the weapon depicted in that video.
Slide 98.
Again, from item 4 video, on the right, on the left, we have the original, and on the right, we have the clarified version.
Slide 99.
From item 4 again, left is the original, right is the clarified.
And 100.
Same as before. Same as before. And same as before.
And slide 104.
On the left, we have the original frame of the frame of video from item 5, and on the right, we have the clarified version.
Slide 106.
These are the clarified images that were taken in my laboratory of the known XStar MK1 weapon.
And then can you explain the process you went through, starting with slide 108, to do that comparative analysis?
Okay. Once I've clarified and identified the object, in this case a weapon, that was in the original video, and it's been clarified, I then went and did some search to try to identify a known weapon. And then this known weapon that I acquired was photographed. The red arrows, the image on the left is from the Q3 video. The image on the right is the known weapon. The red arrows indicate areas of consistency or similarity between the two objects. And as you can see, there's quite a few in these two images between the known and the question image.
Slide 109.
Again, this is the same process of taking the image from the video and comparing it to the real world object.
110.
Same as before. On the left is the video images of the weapon, and on the right is the known weapon.
Those are all points of comparison.
Those are all points of comparisons or similarities.
111.
Same as before.
And then 112.
Same as before.
And 113.
And this is the front of the weapon and the barrel shroud, same as before.
And slide 115.
This process is then repeated with the Q4 video. The weapon in that video was isolated and compared to the known item.
All right, so what are we looking at in slide 117?
This is where the Q2, the weapon in the video of the event of interest, the shooting, was compared to the known weapon.
118.
These are additional frames of video where the weapon was isolated and clarified and were compared to the known weapon. Again, the arrows represent the points of comparison or similarity between the two objects.
119.
Same with two different frames of video.
So from all of these different frames, you're looking at the front, the sides of the weapon, the back.
Yes.
And then starting with 121.
These are a series of frames where I applied a different filter to better resolve the areas of contrast. Contrast is the difference between light and dark in a video or an image. Because of the lighting conditions in here at the scene when it was captured by the video, I needed to do a different set of analysis to evaluate the barrel of the weapon.
And based on that work, you explain 122.
Yes. Q2, again, is the weapon from the video of the event of interest, which was the shooting. And then Q3 and Q4 are the weapons that were depicted in the music videos. And I'm comparing the barrel, particularly that the barrel in the Q3 and Q4 videos, there was a shine to it. That's typically consistent with a chromed barrel. And then that was compared to the Q2, which again, we saw a bright area of contrast by the end of the weapon that was consistent with the Q3 and Q4 shiny areas on the barrel.
And 123.
Again, three additional frames on the left. Same process was done to compare against the two music videos.
After doing that examination for basically all sides of the firearm, were you able to reach any opinions, in this case regarding that comparative analysis between the firearm in the dash cam video held by the shooter and the firearms depicted in these music videos?
Yes, I was.
And you explain that opinion, slide 125.
Yeah, 125, this is kind of the round robin summary. The known weapon, K6, is in the middle, and then it's compared to Q3, which is one of the music videos on the left. It was compared to Q4, which is the weapon depicted in one of the videos on the right. And then Q2 on the bottom was the weapon that was identified in the video of the actual shooting. It is my professional opinion based on my training experience and the results of the comparative analysis that the question weapon in the video of the event of interest, the shooting, And the question weapon in both of the music videos, as compared to the known weapon, produced a identification with a strong source of a strong strength of a common source, that the question weapon in all three videos was an XTAR EXP 556 MK1 with a stainless steel barrel or a chrome barrel.
I think you have no further questions.
All right, thank you. From Defendant Whitaker, any